Hello guys, what is up? I'm doing a review of the new Jam Plus. It's different from the old one. I had a blue version of the old one and I did that in the previous review without sound. That was my bad, guys. I'm sorry I didn't get sound on that old one, and that's why this one will hopefully upload with sound. And I'm doing this another review because this is the new one. It's got some differences and it's making up for the one that I did before that didn't have sound. So here you guys go. Let's get right into the review. Alright, so that right there is the microphone hole that I just pointed to. I think that's for pairing the new ones together, and I'm pretty sure it is a microphone hole, but I'm not 100% sure. So you guys have to experiment with that, and I'm going to tell you this right now. The old Jam Plus does not work with the new one. My blue one will not seem to pair with this new gray one, and I have no idea why. It just doesn't seem to want to pair. It'll just sit there for minutes on end, and it will not pair together. So the only real differences between this one and the old one is this one you can change the language. That's like what it tells you, how much battery life you have. It'll tell you when you're at max or minimum volume, that kind of stuff, when it tells you when it's powering on and when it's charging. And only other difference is the microphone. So yeah, I think that's about it. It might have a better speaker quality in it, but I couldn't really tell. It sounds about the same to me. And it does have a volume limit now, or a distinguishable volume limit, and you will know when you reach there because it will start screaming at you with whatever language you have in it. It is really loud. If you have it on English, it'll say maximum volume. It probably says that in other languages too. Here's the sound of it turning on.
Powering on.
There's the, yeah, you just heard it say powering on.
Battery is full.
And it says battery is full. It'll tell you ready to pair, and this thing's pretty cool. It talks to you. I think it's better to have the voice on because the sound effects come with it makes it sound kind of cheap, and it can't have that. So it actually is a really good speaker. I don't know why I was so attached to the speaker. It's a cheap speaker. It's a cool brand. HDMX is a pretty cool brand, and just the principle of its small little Bluetooth speaker. I think that's a cool principle, and I think you guys should go buy yourselves one. It comes with this little SIM card like remover key that you would see Apple employees use to unlock your SIM card on your phone, but what's used for on this microphone or on the speaker is for changing the language and resetting the device. It also fits into the microphone hole, but I don't think you should do that because I'm still not even sure if it's a microphone hole. And this key actually does work if you do have a phone with a SIM card that can be removed. This tool actually does work to remove it. At least works on my iPhone 5, and will most likely work on the iPhone 6 when I get it and review it. Here is the boxes compared together. As you can see, the gray one is taller than it, because of it's actually a taller jar, but it has a little thing on the bottom that makes it sit up higher. The under that thing is under mine, at least there's like a price tag or barcode or whatever, so you can't steal it. Even though this was bought off Amazon, I don't know why I would have that, but yeah, that it just adds more space to the jar. It actually doesn't come with anything else that it doesn't usually come with except for the language changer key. And the instructions are slightly better. They're actually a bit comical too. So if you get it and read it, it is kind of funny to read it. I'm not going to read any of it right now, but you can go and read it. And here's the, that was the thing that held the jar to the shelf. Here's the language card key holder. And here's what the key looks like when it's attached to it. Kind of just fits in there right between those little plastic pegs, kind of fit in between the ovular shape. I think that's the right word. Ovular is a word, right? So there's a bag that holds the cord, and speaking of the cord, here it is, same small cord as that always, and I believe it's a micro HDMI, mini HDMI, I don't know what they call those. I always get my HDMIs confused, there's so many. And here you can see I'm going to take the bottom piece or whatever out, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take it out. So pull that out, and like I said, it's the barcode for it, as I mentioned earlier. I don't add nothing else under there, and it just adds more space to the jar. And while I'm at it, I think I'm going to review the other speaker. I don't have the blue speaker with me right now. I gave it to a friend because I have the speaker now and it won't pair, so I don't know, I gave it to him. So put this all back inside here and pack it up. Here's the other one. As you can see, it's shorter and it has the nutrition facts on the back that the new one doesn't have. because I guess they kind of they got rid of the jam aspect of the speaker. I don't know why. Still good sound quality, but they kind of relieved it of its comical appearance. So I think this is all in all a good speaker, and I'm sure if I had another one of the new one, it would pair together, even though the older one and the new one don't pair together. Not really too mad about that, since I bought them about 6 months apart. So not that big of a problem to me. But if that's a problem to you, then you should probably, and you have the original version that I'm showing here, like the blue one that I had. If you have that original version, I highly suggest finding a third-party brand that sells it, so that you can get dual pairing together, because the new one and the old one, like I said before, will not pair together. Right now I'm going to do a demo of the charging cable. You just plug it in there, like it's a bit stiff. I'm not sure if that ever loosens up or if they're always like that. Samsung users out there, tell me how it feels to charge your phone. Buy Apple. Not that I'm forcing you to buy a specific brand or anything, but as you can see, when it charges, it gives a faint red light. It's not it's not that helpful, because it's kind of dim. But that's not big of a problem to me. When the red light turns off, it's done charging, and you're all good. I'm gonna say this right now: the old speaker, the blue one that I had, when you paired it, if it hadn't paired to a device that it's never used before, then the device that you're trying to use it on wouldn't show up the Jam Plus. The Jam Plus wouldn't show up on that device. You would have to press and hold the play and pause button. On this device, it's different. It automatically sets it up for new devices every time it's ready to pair. And if a device that it's recently or been paired with before comes within its proximity, the blue light will start flashing slower, and it will begin to pair if the Bluetooth is on. And when it pairs, it'll tell you that it pairs. And here you go. Listen.
Battery is full.
There's the battery. All you have to do is tap on the Jam Plus right there. And my iPhone's never seen it before, so light gets slower. And then the light stays well, it shouldn't be doing that, but the light stays constant once it is paired. Your phone will stay connected.
Paired.
And it says paired. So overall, really good speaker. I highly recommend it. Here. Pause that right now. Don't want to do any copyright infringement, but it sounds great, and it can go actually pretty loud. So go buy yourselves one of these speakers right now. You will not regret it. So that's about it for now, guys. I will see you in my next videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.